Hello everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. This is Priya Verma and very good morning. I hope you all are doing very well. So today in this session, we are going to cover the most important news analysis of 3rd and 4th November 2024. Fine. And these questions are part of daily 20 MCQ series, which is available on GK Today application. So let's start the session.
The first question is, where was the Climate and Health Africa Conference held? So the location of CHAC 2024 is at Harare in Zimbabwe. Fine. So recently the first Climate and Health Africa Conference was taking place in Harare, Zimbabwe from October 29 to 31. So, this conference brings African nations into the global discussion on climate change and its health impacts, where Africa faces high burdens of climate sensitive diseases. More than 400 participants, including officials and experts, are sharing innovation and solution for climate resilience in health sector. Fine. Also, the first protocol or treaty to work on climate change in the world is the Kyoto Protocol that was adopted on December 11, 1997 in Kyoto, Japan at the COP3 to the UNFCCC. Fine. And also what international agreement signed in 2015 aims to limit global warming, and that is Paris Agreement. Fine. So major two event including Kyoto Protocol, Paris Agreement. Now for Africa region, that is CHAC, Climate and Health Africa Conference. Let's move to the next question. Next question is, recently the Himachal Pradesh government inaugurated the first digital library of the state in which city? So first of its kind, the first digital library of the state, and the state is Himachal Pradesh. So the answer is option number C, Bilaspur in Himachal Pradesh. So recently, Chief Minister Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu opened Himachal Pradesh first digital library in Bilaspur. The library has sitting for 40 people and essential amenities, and it offers around 2,500 books and free public access to NCRT and CBSE books for class 1st to 12th. Fine. And Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu currently serving as a chief minister of Himachal Pradesh, and basically he is from Indian National Congress. Fine. Let's revise the question regarding first of its kind in news. So recently, Indian skimmer birds spotted at which dam in Telangana, marking a first for state, and the name of the dam is Lower Maner Dam. Fine. Recently, where was Bihar's first dry port inaugurated? The location is Bihata. Which Indian organization has initiated the first ever mid-career training program for BIMSTEC civil servants? And it is by National Center for Good Governance. Where was India's first coal gallery inaugurated? The location is National Science Center, New Delhi. And the name of the country which hosted first G7 defense minister meeting, and it is by Italy. Fine. And recently first ever international festival on Indian dance, and it was hosted by the Sangeet Natak Academy organization. India has extended its first ever rupee denominated line of credit to which country for water pipeline replacement project, and it is done with Mauritius. Fine. Let's move to the next question. Next question is, what is the primary objective of mission Amrit Sarovar? So the main objective, primary objective of Amrit Sarovar, answer is option number B, to address the water crisis in rural areas. So recently, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the construction of over 60,000 Amrit Sarovar in village to benefit future generation. So creating a legacy for future generation. The initiative began on 24th April 2020, aiming to construct 75 Amrit Sarovars for the 75th year of independence, and it addresses water crisis in rural areas, with each Sarovar having at least 1 acre of pond area capacity of about 10,000 cubic meters. Fine. The project promotes water conservation and community involvement and infrastructure use of excavated soil, involving 6 government ministries without a separate budget. So there is a no separate budget for these 6 government ministries, and the 6 government ministries, including Department of Rural Development, Department of Land Resource, Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Department of Water Resources, Ministry of Panchayati Raj, Ministry of Forests, Ministry of Railway, and Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. Fine. So these are the major 6 government of Mission Amrit Sarovar. Fine. Let's revise some primary objective of recent initiative by the government. So recently, what is the primary objective of Earth Observation Satellite 06 developed by ISRO, and the objective is coastal zone management and oceanographic studies. Fine. What is the primary objective of SpaceX mission? So the objective is to develop indigenous technology for docking to spacecraft. What is the primary objective of Karma Yogi Saptah? And the objective is bolster individual and organizational capacity development for civil servants. So this mission is dedicated for civil servants in society. Next is, what is the primary objective of Proba 3 mission by the European Space Agency? And the primary objective is to create an artificial eclipse for detailed observation of sun's corona. Fine. Next is, what is the primary objective of SBS mission? Space-based surveillance, and the primary objective is better land and maritime domain awareness for civilian and military application. Fine. Next is, what is the primary objective of Fortified Rice Initiative? And the objective is combat malnutrition. And Nikshay Poshan Yojana, the primary objective of this Yojana is offer incentive for nutritional support to TB patients. So it is for TB. Fine. Let's move to the next question. Next question is, where was the 8th edition of Future Investment Initiative organized? So it was the 8th edition. The conference is Future Investment Initiative. So the exact location is at Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. So recently, Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal attended the 8th Future Investment Initiative in Riyadh, highlighting strong ties between India and Saudi Arabia. So this Future Investment Initiative is between India and Saudi Arabia to strengthen their economic ties. Fine. And the Future Investment Initiative, it is also known as the Davos in the Desert, that refer to the Future Investment Initiative held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Basically, it was launched in 2017, and it is a high profile economic forum aimed at exploring investment trends in Saudi Arabia and India. And it is organized by Public Investment Fund PIF, fine, and also promote Vision 2030 of Saudi Arabia, which is India's fifth largest trade partner with $43 billion in bilateral trade. Basically, the main sector is oil and renewable energy. Fine. Let's move to the next question. Which day is observed as National Unity Day? So the day is, answer is option number C, 31st October, National Unity Day. So basically, National Unity Day is observed every year on 31st October to honor Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's birth anniversary. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, which is also known as Iron Man of India, and he was a major leader in India's independence and the first deputy prime minister and home minister. The day recognizes his role in uniting princely states, approximately 565 princely states, and promotes national unity. Fine. So, National Unity Day, and the day is 31st October. Let's revise the days in the news. So, International Snow Leopard Day, the date is 23 October. World Polio Day, the date is 24th October. United Nations Day, 24th October. World Iodine Deficiency Day, 21st October. Police Commemoration Day, 21st October. World Osteoporosis Day, the date is 20th October. The theme is Say No to Fragile Bones. And World Statistic Day, and the date is 20th October. Fine. Let's move to the next question. Next is, recently where were the sandstone replicas of the Konark wheel installed? So Konark wheel replicas, and the location of installation is, answer is option number C, Rashtrapati Bhavan. So recently 4 sandstone replicas of Konark wheel were placed at Rashtrapati Bhavan Cultural Center and Amrit Udyan. Basically, this installation showcases India's cultural heritage to visitors, and the Konark Sun Temple, which is a part of UNESCO World Heritage Site, represent Odisha's architecture and is designed as a giant chariot for the sun god. Let's move to the next question. Next question is which organization has developed a catalyst to produce methanol using gases emitted from fossil fired power plants? So this initiative was from NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation. So recently National Thermal Power Corporation has developed a catalyst to produce methanol CH3OS using gases just like CO2 emitted from fossil fired power plant. Fine. So this project was done in partnership with the Indian Institute of Petroleum. Fine. Let's move to the next question. Next question is where was India's first helicopter ambulance service launched? So India's first helicopter ambulance service, and the location is Ames Rishikesh. So recently, PM Narendra Modi launched India's first helicopter ambulance service at Rishikesh Ames to enhance emergency health care. Fine. The service will quickly transport critical patients within the golden hour and is part of a 12,850 crore healthcare upgrade, which was launched on Dhanteras Divas this year. So basically, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday unveiled health sector projects worth approximately rupees 12,850 crore at the All India Institute of Ayurveda in New Delhi on the occasion of 9th Ayurveda Day. Fine. So, first of its kind, India's first helicopter ambulance, and a service will be in Ames Rishikesh, covering the area of Uttarakhand and parts of Uttar Pradesh. Fine. Let's move to the next question. Next question is what is the name of the new stent retriever technology recently launched in India to improve stroke treatment? So, a technology to improve stroke treatment in India, and the name of the technology is grassroot. The full form of grassroot is gravity stent retrieval system for rapid fusion of large vessel occlusion stroke. Fine, and it is to improve stroke treatment in India. Fine. And as per reports, only 4,500 of 3,75,000 eligible patients in India receive critical stroke care yearly. Next question is what atmospheric phenomenon was recently observed above Antarctic's Pine Island Glacier by NASA's Landsat 8 satellite? So the atmospheric phenomenon that was observed by NASA satellite Landsat 8, and the answer is option number B, sea smoke. Fine. So sea smoke occurs when cold air meets warm water, creating fog-like structure which is known as sea smoke. Fine. And NASA's Landsat 8 satellite captured image of sea smoke over Antarctic's Pine Island Glacier. And Antarctic, that is the fifth largest continent. It is larger than Europe and is twice the size of Australia. Mount Erebus, that is an active volcano, the second highest in Antarctic and the southernmost active volcano on the Earth. Fine. Let's revise the question of NASA and news. So recently, LISA mission is a collaborative project between NASA and which space agency? The answer is ESA, European Space Agency. Caldwell 45, recently highlighted by NASA, and it is a spiral galaxy. Main objective of NASA's Europa Clipper mission, and it is to explore Jupiter's icy moon. NASA confirmed that Saturn's rings are expected to disappear in which year? The year is 2025. And main objective of NASA's Perseverance rover, and objective is to seek signs of ancient life on Mars and collect rock and soil samples. Fine. Primary objective of NASA's CHAPEA mission, and that is to simulate year-long stays on the surface of Mars. And NASA's spacecraft designed to orbit which planet? That is Jupiter, and the spacecraft is Juno Pro. Fine. So with this, we are ending our session. Now let's move to the quiz.